Hello everyone, Specter here and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a look at this Vanguard Hoplite. Vanguard Hoplite is a dropship variant among the Vanguard series of ships. So before I talk about it, before I talk more about it, let's get to it first. At the front you can see there's a size 5 laser cannon in here. Originally when the first time you bought it, you're supposed to have a gimbal size 4 ballistic Gatling gun in here, but since that Gatling gun is, you got limits of ammo, so I choose size 5 laser cannon instead, which is available at the time for me. And in here, it was supposed to be 4 size 2 Vanguard custom made ballistic repeater, but I changed them into 2 size 2 laser repeaters and with 2 size 2 distortion repeaters, and I found that this loadout is very good, which a lot of people may said it already, so I chose it, I tried it, which is very nice. So yep, this is my loadout and my future loadout as well, unless they nerf something and like messed up something again. In here at the wing, you can see there's a rack which is supposed to have some missiles in here, but I didn't put any kind of racks in here because, well, when the time I purchased a ship which didn't come up with any kind of missiles, you need to add some missiles racks by yourself as well as purchase some missiles by yourself. But when the time I purchased this ship, the missiles on board is not, they are not working at all. I can't fire any kind of missiles at all, so there's no way for me to pay for some extra thing, cash on this thing, so I chose to leave them empty. And nice camouflage, by the way, those are not dirt or something. I always keep my ship clean. Yep. Okay, so as same as the other Vanguard, at the back of it, it would be a ramp, which is the only way for you to get in and get out of a ship. So I can guarantee that once the ship got any kind of trouble and you want to get out of the ship, you need to fight against a lot of people in order to get out of a ship. Unlike the other Vanguards, because the other Vanguards you probably need to fight against a gunner, but this one you need to fight against a lot of people in order to get out of a ship. The right hand side of the ship is the same as the left hand side, which is simple. The whole looking is quite good though. Alright, so let's get inside of the ship. As same as I told you guys about the Vanguard ramp, if you stand too close to the ramp, it's not going to work at all. So you need to keep a distance between the ramp and yourself so that, ta-da, it's opened. Alright, so let's close this one first. As same as the other Vanguard, you can see there's a quantum drive in here at the back of the ship. You can access it inside of it, which is very good. Let me close the door. Now, on the right hand side of the ship, you can see a lot of gun racks. I know you would say that nowadays you press I, you can store your weapons. This would not be very useful, but I think it would be for the future once the inventory button is not related to weaponries. Then maybe you need to really physically store your guns in here. So these gun racks are for future purposes, I would say. And you will have 6 drop seats in here. If you ever ride on the roller coaster, you will see what happened, and you will know what will happen to you once you get. When this thing is going to work in the game. You can have some extra gun racks in here for you to put your guns. You can put ammo probably on those basket thing, and you got a PS5 in here. No, sorry, it's computer between the seats, which is not. I don't understand. So these 2 gun racks, probably gun racks, I don't think they are for armor, probably for heavier weaponries like heavy machine guns or something like that. So, yep. and as well as the like turrets. The turrets would be the same as the other Vanguard series of ships, which come up with a size 2 spots for you to house 2 size 2 weaponries. For this one, I didn't change anything, so they were supposed to be size 2 ballistic repeaters, which can cover, this turret can cover the upper part of your ship, but once if the enemy sneak underneath your ship, then pray. Just pray. And one of the things that I think Hoplite is creepy because you can see a lot of cameras in here. I don't know whether you're afraid of the people at the back do something crazy, like cutting the cake without telling you. I don't know. Just simply why you need to watch at the people at the back of your ship. I don't understand. Anyway, in here, I remember in 3.14 I said that this is a storage box, but this is not the case because, well, it's for radar, which is not physicalized yet, so that's why it's empty. Sorry, I always press wrong buttons in here. Alright, so same as the other Vanguards, you can access to your shield generators, power plants inside of your ship, which is very nice. It means that in the future, when you do some repair, maintenance, you can just simply do it inside of a ship with a gravity, within the gravity thing. So it means that you don't need to float around in space, which is very good. And these are the coolers, I believe. Yep, they're coolers. Which... Yep, there you go, closed. Now, I remember in 3.14 I said that this is a storage box or something like that. But this is not the case as well, because I can't read those words at that time. These are life support. Yes, I need to turn it like this. Yeah, life support. See? So since it's not physicalized yet, so that's why it's empty again. So let's go to the pilot seat. Alright, as a dropship, I think that this sight, the view is good. It's good enough for the dropship. But if you treat this one as a heavy fighter, which nowadays people should treat this one as a fighter. I mean, people may say that these panels are blocking your view, the upper part is blocking your view, or other things blocking your view. Anyway, for me, it's still okay, acceptable. Yeah, why not? And as I said, it come up with like a size 5 laser cannon with like 4 size 2 Vanguard custom weaponries on board, and you will have 8 missiles in total. Those are size 2 missiles. Of course, you can have more missiles once you install the missile rack underneath of the wing. So for those missiles, it will be on the shoulder. Cool, isn't it? Alright, so if you talk about a Vanguard Hoplite, I would say if you talk about using it as a fighter, I would say it's okay. I believe that in 3.14 I said that it's not as good as some ships. Yeah, maybe because at that time my skill is not very good, as well as the weapon loadout is not very so-called perfect as nowadays. So that's why I got a hard time to use my, like for example, like Vanguard Harbinger to do anything else. But now I think that this ship is okay for me still. Like if I can successfully deal with like medium-sized ships, large-sized ships, or maybe you talk about like a Valkyrie, or maybe you talk about like Hercules. not a Hercules, sorry, like a Hurricane. That's what I meant. Hurricane. These kind of ships, I haven't dealt with them yet, so I don't know whether this ship is good or not. But of course, I post a video about like I was like fighting in a Sentinel against maybe Hammerhead or something like that. Of course, the Vanguards can do like ERTs, extreme risk target. I think that's how they say it. So yeah, there's no problem with that. But just with my skill, it's not going to happen. As well as the desync is kind of keeping me away from like higher level bounty missions. But well, as a design of the ship, I think that this ship is very good. Yeah, the one who think about using the Vanguard as a dropship is relatively have a good thought about it. But in the current state in Star Citizen, this ship cannot be a dropship. I mean, you can, but it's not very meaningful because at this moment, many people have their own ship already. They don't really need to stuck themselves inside of one ship and get blown up into pieces together. So as a dropship, it's not very obvious. I mean, people will not use it to transport troops anyway, and the NPCs are not able to get on player ships after all. So yeah, it means that this ship right now is not that worthy as it's supposed to be. So that just leads to like the answer whether I will choose this ship. Like again, I would say no. Because this ship in game costs you 3.1 million, which is similar to the Warden, but it's like 1 million more expensive comparing to the Harbinger and the Sentinel. So if I really need to choose a Vanguard series of ships with similar loadout, which is they should have similar loadout, then I would choose the Sentinel or the Harbinger, because for the Harbinger I aim for those torpedoes, which is auto aim for now currently, and the Sentinel with more like the EMP generator. But the Hoplite, the special thing for the Hoplite is not useful nowadays, so that is the main reason why I would not choose the Hoplite again for now. Okay, so just in case you really like this ship and you don't want to grind all the way to the Hoplite again after the wipe, then yes, when this ship is available for Warborn, it will be $225 US dollars, the last time I remember, and it would be $235 for standalone ship when it's available for sale on the website. So yeah, basically all the things I know about the Vanguard Hoplite would be all of it, yeah. And if you think this video is kind of helpful, feel free to leave a like, and I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.